Sponge. Scalpel. Thank you, Nurse Mortley. Scalpel. He's gone, Nurse Mortley. Please notify the appropriate agencies. It was a very difficult surgery. I put him on the hill. Be sure to build a stake for the more expensive plot.
All right.
What about my surgical fee?
I billed Medicare for $27.50.
You what? $27.50? That surgery is performed every day for no less than $4,000.
Gordon, we have to be careful. We mustn't be greedy.
It isn't right. It was a difficult surgery. You know how he struggled.
Yes, Gordon, but we have to be careful. Shady Palms Clinic. Yes. Of course. Certainly. Goodbye. That was county. They're transferring a patient to us in the morning.
Hello. Are you Nurse Edith Mortley?
Why, yes, I am.
I'm Faith Chandler from County Social Services.
Come in.
This is John Davis. I believe Mrs. Hanson explained the details of Mr. Davis's case.
Why, yes, she did.
This is Mr. Davis's medical file.
Why, thank you, Mrs. Chandler.
Well, I'll leave you in Nurse Mortley's very capable hands, Mr. Davis. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mrs. Chandler.
I put him in the room closest to the stairs.
That's fine, Gordon.
I don't like to get too close to him.
I've never seen a worse case of tuberculosis.
He might not last through the week.
He might not last through the day, Gordon.
I buried him next to the other guy.
Never mind that. My sherry bottle's half empty. You're my brother, Gordon, and I'll put up with a lot for your sake, but you tell her to keep her hands off my sherry bottle. Who is it?
It's Gordon. Hello, Louise. How are you feeling?
Better. A lot better.
Louise, you came to Shady Palms to rid yourself of alcohol dependency.
That's right. And I'm making progress. It's just that I need a little drink now and then.
That's exactly the problem, Louise.
I thought you liked our little arrangement.
I do. I do, Louise.
Well,
You've got to stay out of Edith's sherry, all right?
I don't really like sherry.
Where have you been?
I had to examine Louise Cagle.
I can imagine how thorough you were. We'll continue to bill the county for John Davis's care.
How long?
I think 3 months would be safe. After that, we'll say there was some improvement in his tuberculosis and we advised him to move to Arizona. Shady Palms Clinic.
Hello. This is Faith Chandler calling from County Social Services.
Why, yes. Hello, Miss Chandler. This is Edith Mortley.
County General Hospital has a patient suffering from a heart condition, a Mr. Charles Budowski. He needs complete bed rest in a quiet environment.
Then Shady Palms is certainly the best choice for Mr. Budowski.
Since Mr. Badowski is indigent, all billings for his medical care are to be sent to County Social Services.
Of course.
How is Mr. Davis doing?
We're very well.
Good. I'll look in on him tomorrow when I bring Mr. Badowski out. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
This is Mr. Badowski's medical file. Is that Mr. Davis?
I'm afraid so. He had a bad night last night. My brother, Dr. Mortley, is with him. Dr. Mortley has left orders that Mr. Davis not be disturbed today.
Of course. I'll stop by and see him next week when he's feeling better.
Certainly.
Goodbye, Mr. Badowski.
Bye, Mrs. Chandler.
You're gonna have to dig him up.
What?
That old bitch wants to see Davis.
Just tell her Dr. Mortley won't allow visitors.
You're gonna have to dig him up. And make sure you get all the dirt off. Here she comes. Well, what a surprise.
I was in the neighborhood and I decided to stop in and see Mr. Davis.
Of course, do come in. Right this way. Dr. Mortley asks that you not go in because of the danger of contagion.
I understand. Hello, Mr. Davis. You're looking much better today, Mr. Davis.
We mustn't tire him.
His color seems much improved.
Yes, I think so too.
You understand why I had to see him. Regulations, you know.
Yes, regulations.
Well, you can be certain that I'm going to give Shady Palms a glowing recommendation in my report now that I've seen how you helped Mr. Davis.
That's why I became a nurse, Mrs. Chandler. Because I like helping people.
I'll open between the 4th and 5th rib.
Yes, doctor.
Scalpel. Sponge. Surgical saw. Nurse Mortley, where's the surgical saw?
You left it inside Mr. Powell, Dr. Mortley.
Scalpel. Now quickly, the second heart. Well, it wasn't my fault.
Bury him. I'll build a state.
I'm from the county health department.
This is Mr. Smith, Edith.
What's wrong?
Rats. You've got rats. They're coming out of the sewer and going into your basement.
I've only seen one or two.
That's how it starts. Then they attract others. I'm gonna have to close you down while the entire premises are fumigated.
You can't do that.
You make arrangements to transfer all your patients to another medical facility.
Put him in the garage with the rats. Shady Palms Clinic. Yes. Hello. Oh, no, that's fine. We'll be here all morning. All right. Goodbye. That was Faith Chandler. She has a new patient for us. Hello. Where's the patient?
Right here. Knowing what good care Mr. Davis was receiving here was the deciding factor.
Lunchtime.
It smells so good.
I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, thank you, Nurse Mortley.
I made it myself.
Mr. Davis? Mr. Davis? Nurse Mortley, something isn't right here.
Oh?
Where is Mr. Davis?
Why, Mr. Davis is in therapy.
I demand to see Mr. Davis immediately.
You want to see Mr. Davis immediately? You want to see Mr. Davis with all his clothes on? Naked?
If you don't take me to Mr. Davis and Mr. Podolsky, I'll call social services.
Get back in bed, you nosy old bitch.
All right, I'm going to phone.
Gordon, either you operate or I will.
But I'm fond of Louise.
Haven't you been pestering me for months about doing your first brain surgery?
Well, yes.
Well, here's your chance.
I can't do that. Not Louise.
That drunken bitch has to go. Time for your vitamin D shot, dear. No? Shady Palms Clinic. Yes, this is Nurse Mortley speaking. Well, yes, that's correct. Faith Chandler was a patient of ours. Just a moment, please. I can give you the exact date, but I must look in our discharge file. Hello. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Our records show that she left here last Thursday, the 29th. she was going. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. Yes, please let us know. Thank you. Goodbye. Yes?
I'm Lieutenant Carl Badowski.
We didn't call the police.
I'm here to see my nephew, Charles Badowski.
Your nephew?
Yeah, my brother's kid, Charlie.
I'm afraid he can't have any visitors today.
Well, give him these magazines, and I'll come back next week. Thank you very much.
Son of a bitch.
Open up, police! Open the damn door!
Do I have to do all the work around here, Gordon? Would you get off your dead ass and help me pull him inside?
I put the lieutenant in the basement.
Good. Now we don't have to worry about that goddamn cop snooping around anymore.
Edith,
Yes.
I don't want to go down there again with those rats and that smell.
I told you, those little longtails have to eat just like the rest of us. More importantly, we've cut way down on our meat bill. It's good business, Gordon. The patients eat the rats, and then the rats eat the patients.
No, that's no good. Napa won't take her back.
What about Camarillo?
I already thought of that, but they refused. They know her far too well.
But we've got to get her off the streets. The merchants have been complaining to the mayor.
All right, I'll pick her up. But God knows where I'm going to put her. Hello, Brownie. Hi. You don't remember me?
I'm gonna kill you, you dirty motherfucker.
Now, Brownie, you wouldn't want to do that. Come on, you know I'm your friend.
If you're my friend, how about a jug of wine?
You got a deal, Brownie. Take your bag and wait for me by my car. I'll go get the wine.
White wine, okay?
White wine it is.
Shady Palms Clinic.
Hello, this is John Sawyer. I'm with County Social Services. May I speak with Nurse Mortley, please?
This is Nurse Mortley.
Nurse Mortley, I've taken over Faye Chandler's caseload in her absence. Going through her files, I noticed that she's placed several patients with you in the past.
Yes, that's correct.
We have an indigent woman suffering from severe alcohol abuse. I was wondering if you might have any space available at Shady Palms Clinic.
Just one moment, please, while I check our bed availability list. Why, yes, I do have one bed available.
Good, very good. Hey, I'd like to bring you over right now if that's all right.
Yes, that would be fine. That was county. They've got another alky for us.
Good.
Nurse Mortley,
Well, yes.
I'm John Sawyer.
How do you do?
This is Brownie. I'm afraid we don't know her last name. Here's the file that we have on her.
Yes. Yes.
Brownie, you go on with Nurse Mortley. She's gonna help you. Step up. She's got a few things in that bag that she shouldn't have.
We'll see to it. Don't worry.
All right. Thank you, Nurse Mortley. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Sawyer. Give me that bag, you dirty old bitch. I said, give me that bag. Give me that bag. You think you're gonna take Brownie's bag over here? You bag of shit! What in hell? Help! Gordon! Gordon, help! Look, I don't want your bag. I'm gonna get your shit back. Look, Brownie, I don't want your bag. You can keep your bag, all right? Brownie, I'm your friend. Have a drink with me. I got some sherry in the kitchen.
Drink?
Yes, a nice glass or two of sherry.
Sherry?
Yeah, I'll get it. You sit down.
I took a nap.
You took a nap? This old bitch nearly killed me.
I didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear anything. God damn it. Put her in the basement with the rats. She's so damn smelly, I doubt if the rats will go near her. Son of a bitch.
I put her in the basement.
I'm gonna bill the county double for this. Minor behavior problems. Down the line, son of a bitch.
Who?
Sawyer, that's who. The guy from county. I won't forget this. Shady Palms Clinic.
Hello, Nurse Mortley. John Sawyer, County Social Services?
Oh, yes. Hello.
I just wanted to be sure that Brownie wasn't proving to be too much of a problem for you.
Problem? Why, no problem at all. Aside from the fact that she almost killed me with a knife.
Well, she's never actually stabbed anyone.
Nevertheless, I'm adjusting my bill accordingly.
I'm sure the county will approve it. Brownie's not your typical patient.
No, she certainly isn't.
Well, I'm glad she's off the streets, and I'm sure she's in very good hands.
Yes.
I'll check back with you next week. Goodbye, Nurse Mortley.
Goodbye. Son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch, you got my bag? That's my bag!
Are you all right, Gordon? Shady Palms Clinic.
Hello, this is John Sawyer. How are you, Nurse Mortley?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances.
Nurse Mortley, I need your help.
Well, of course, I'll do what I can.
Well, there's another street person, completely nonviolent.
Nonviolent.
No history of violence whatsoever.
Well, it so happens we do have a bed available.
The county wouldn't object to your billing for Mr. Rudinsky's care at the same rate as Brownie's.
I see. Hello, Mr. Sawyer.
Hello, Nurse Mortley. This is Mr. Rudinsky.
How do you do, Mr. Rudinsky?
You go ahead in with Nurse Mortley, Misha. He's harmless, like I said, but he does like to make a lot of speeches. Crazy speeches. He thinks income taxes should be totally abolished. Thinks the whole country's headed towards socialism. Totally insane.
Well, just so he isn't violent.
No, he's not that kind. Well, thank you, Nurse Mortley. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Sawyer. So you don't like socialists, huh?
It's all communist lie. The worker has never benefited from socialist system. Only the pirate bosses.
Shut up and come and get your stew. You better keep it down in here. You might lose your eating privileges if you don't. I think we understand each other. How are you feeling today, Gordon?
It's still sorry to.
Edith, this isn't meat from the basement, is it?
Now you know better than that. Rat stew is just for the patients.
The new patient sure makes a lot of noise.
I know. It's getting on my nerves, too.
Well?
He's a big man, Gordon. I'll need your help to get him down to the basement.
All right, maybe in a day or two.
In the meantime, I'll try to quiet him down. Let's see who it is.
Good afternoon.
joke?
Joke? I'm Charity Chandler, and I'd like to have a word with you about my sister, Faith Chandler.
Your sister?
Yes. She was a patient here, and she should have been home 3 days ago.
That's just the time she left here.
Did she say she was going to visit anyone?
No, she didn't say anything.
She wasn't ill or confused when she left?
No, I should say not. She had a splendid rest here.
If she contacts you, will you tell her to call me immediately? I'm terribly worried.
Why, yes, of course.
Thank you.
Certainly. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What a nosy old bitch.
Socialism and communism are slave.
Ah, shut up. That was Faith Chandler's sister. Scared the hell out of me. Looks just like her.
What did she want?
What do you think she wanted? She wants to know where her sister is. There won't be any more speeches.
Faith? 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 You nosy old bitch. Gordon, in a few years, you and I are going to have to think very seriously about retirement.
speak with Nurse Mortley, please?
This is Nurse Mortley.
Hello, this is Sergeant David Gallagher. I'm with the San Francisco Police Department. A missing persons report has been filed on a Mrs. Faith Chandler. I understand that she was a patient at your clinic.
Well, yes, that's correct. We've been very concerned about her since I spoke to her sister Charity.
Nurse Mortley, I was wondering if I could stop by to talk with you.
What about?
Mrs. Chandler.
I've already told her sister I don't know anything.
If you're going to be there, I could come by at 10 in the morning.
All right. Now we're gonna have another cop snooping around. He's coming tomorrow. Shit.
Are you Nurse Mortley?
Well, yes.
I'm Sergeant Gallagher.
How do you do?
I've got a search warrant for these premises.
What do you want to search for?
Human remains. Something has driven the rats out from your house. They brought bits of human tissue onto your front lawn.